My name is Dylan Kadapa. I'll be using a website called Interactive. You can find this up in the link here. It says www.shordor.org at Interactive. So let's get started. What Interactive is basically educational, math-based website where students, we're showing right here, learners and instructors, basically. You can do a lot with this website, but for right now, I'll focus on the students. Basically, it has activities right here, dictionary, tools. What activities has is it has games, and actually the tools is part of it. I'll click on it right here. The activities actually does have games, but also has tools, which is for graphing or some other sort of calculations that it can do. But for right now, with the activities, it has games, so we'll check that out. We'll go on Algebra 4. This is part of Algebra. And as you can see up at the top here, it has all of these different subjects right here. It has, obviously, calculus. You can do tools or games with calculus here. They have fractions. They have a lot of games here for fractions, but it basically covers a lot of high school and even middle grades or elementary subjects. It basically covers all of the mathematics learned in, from K to 12th grade. But we'll go back to algebra, and we'll play this game called Algebra 4, which is basically Connect 4. I'll give a little demonstration. So I'll just do one-step equations. I'll put time a little longer, but this is just a demonstration of what this website provides. So this played with two players, obviously, when you play Connect 4, but I'll just play it by myself for the meantime. So I'll press ready. And so we have 2 equals x minus 2, so that number would be 4. Answer, and that would be correct. And at this point, I can pick a column to put piece down. So, and then now player black. So this is the other person that's playing. So this is opponent of player red. So already up. 36 equals 4x. So just do my head real quick. That should be equal to 9. Answer that, and got it correct. So I can put it down here. So obviously, when you get it wrong, for any certain player, it will basically go to the other player, your opponent, and they have to guess it correctly with the same problem you got correct. So yeah, that's how this game is played. Basically, Connect 4. So it's really nice. This is just a nice demonstration of one of the games that's part of this. There's a lot of other games I did try out. It's really fun. I do recommend it. If you actually do enjoy math and play it just like me. So we'll check out the dictionary. And basically the dictionary has all the math terms you can use. It has the search bar up here. Basically you can search this list or just click these letters right here to find it real quick, whatever sort of word you need to find. So it basically has all these right here, just showing all the topics that it's showing the activities, all from calculus, algebra, numbers and quantities, fractions, everything like that, the whole topic of math. So lastly, for students, we'll check out tools, and this is part of the activities as seen before, but it's mostly not really has games, but as you can see here, it has basically just graphing. So this is for algebra, and then if we show geometry, it basically shows the same thing. It's just mostly for tools and calculations, and it's mostly a lot of graphing, but for other things too, for calculating. But we'll just go back to algebra and try this 3D transmographer, and it's actually applied for other subjects in here. So, but we'll check it out. And this is basically what you do with the calculator, which is translating this right here. So just mess around with numbers, 5 and 6 over here. I put 5 units on the x-axis and 6 units on the y-axis for it to translate. And translate over here. So we'll then mess with this. So cross y equals 7 times x plus 9. We'll just give this a 5 for across the y. We'll reflect it, and it basically does this. So it has all these tools basically for all subjects of math. It's very neat. It has a lot of very useful technology that students can use for any sort of math class. And now we basically got done with what students can do, but let's go on with what instructors or the teachers can do. So basically provides lessons, discussions, standards. Basically teachers can actually do their lessons and manage their classes using this website that it provides. So we can look over one really quickly. So obviously above it shows here the categories of what you can use. So let's switch it from algebra and go to like trigonometry. So we can get a lesson on Pythagorean theorem that a teacher could use basically for like their lesson on Pythagorean theorem. So it basically shows what the abstract, which is Pythagorean theorem, what they can do and explaining it. The objectives, which is basically how the students can complete the lesson as shown here. You can put in any standards addressed in here as shown here. If you, depending on which school you teach at, textbooks aligned with, seems like it's only one, but other than that, it still provides very useful information, like students' prerequisites, what they do need to know before they do this lesson, and how the teacher can be prepared. They can, prepare doing this and everything. And I would use this. If I were to use it, I might use some as is posted, or just use it as a good reference. But for that's how teachers can use it. But in my opinion, I would probably use it as a good reference, just because I do want to teach the way I would teach it as a future teacher. So it has key terms right here with the area, perimeter, Pythagorean theorem. Obviously, they need to know. And basically, the lesson outline was just how the lesson will go, and then basically I'll put it here. So you can check it out for further details. It's very useful. It's very nice. I would recommend definitely checking that out and seeing other lessons. And we got discussions, which teachers can use to discuss really good the subjects to the students. So let's we can check out geometry. I'm trying to do algebra anymore, so yeah, we can find good discussions on area. And basically, with all the discussions, yeah, it has what the students would say and what the teacher would say, and it just it's kind of like a script for it, like how to really engage the students with discussion. So because I think it's really important for students to talk a lot rather than the teacher, and it really does get students to learn a lot rather than the teacher talking all the time. And the last thing we got is the standards, which is it lists out all the standards without what's listed in here. So, but obviously, we'll just do North Carolina because we'll keep the North Carolina standards. So I'm going to be a high school math teacher, so I'm going to do grades 9 through 12. And it lists out all the objectives for each subject of what they're going to learn. So I'll go to data analysis and probability. We'll use develop and evaluate inferences and predictions that are based on data. So finding things on data. And so it's really nice because it actually gives out the lesson and activity for it. So basically, the standards is basically just finding the subject that you want specifically, and once you do that, you can just find the lesson activity for it. So it's really helping you to organize how you would want to teach your lesson. I highly recommend this website. It's really nice. I mean, obviously, going back here, it has everything students can want. It has really fun activities. It's got the dictionary that students can look up terms, and the tools, which is very interesting, graphing, and all these other sort of calculations and programs that students can use. This whole website just covers the NC mathematics curriculum, just the whole thing, even outside of high school. It's just middle school and elementary school also. It does cover a lot of the mathematic practices that students could use learning this technology. It uses it all just from representation, reasoning, discussions. I mean, everything from that. This website has a lot of it. It just works. It does work very well. It's just all the activities, all the words that they learn in class, all the tools. Not just that, just for instructors. This just works so well with. It has great lessons that really can give good references and good guides, really, just for how you can teach your class. Really good discussions. They are very intriguing. I did read some. I actually really did like them. It just shows how you can really lead a good discussion. And the standards, obviously, like if you're trying to find good lessons and activities, you can just go on standards and look up specifically what you need for it. Obviously, this technology is very easy to use. All you have to just do is just click on these, and it's very simple. There's no crazy calculations or any sort of crazy thing you have to learn just to use this website. It's so easy to use. This, obviously, I said before, it is free, so anyone can use it, which is really nice. There's no payment, as far as I know, that you have to do just to use this website. It's all free. You can use it. Anyone can use it. It's really nice. It does really enhance learning just for all classes because the activities are so engaging. For the dictionary, students can learn a lot, and also it enhances technology not for just the students but for the teachers because it just provides great lessons, discussions, and standards. It really does enhance and make learning fun. Like I had a lot of fun using the activities, so I would definitely recommend this product. It's very fun just to play with the activities. So, as I love math so much, I'm a little bit of a math nerd with these games, so I highly recommend this website. Definitely for not just students, but also for teachers. I think teachers could really lend this to students, and they could really be intrigued and have fun with this, and have a good time just playing these math games or using all these tools and everything like that. And teachers can definitely learn a lot from learning new ways of teaching or having student discussions. So this is my take on interactive. Thank you very much.